Okay,
Bro.
who's fucking farting
I don't know, dude. Who is
in the
farting,
background?
Alright, I'll stop it, but 10 Dragon Ball, 10 anime characters who can defeat Whis. We just went over 10 characters that can beat Goku. We see Bargon right here. Apparently Bargon's about to beat Whis as well, bro.
We'll get there when we get there. I guess this time I do even, you do odd, so you get the last say. This is a sequel to the previous. This is a sequel to the previous video. 10 Bleach characters that can beat Goku. Feel free to watch that if you haven't already.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Content.
Yeah. So apparently 10 is Onoki.
What?
We starting
Dragon
strong,
Ball.
bro.
10 anime characters who can defeat Whis. Whis is one of the most powerful beings in Dragon Ball Super, but a few other anime characters might have a way of taking him down. The Dragon Ball franchise debuted in 1984, and after more than 2 decades, it is still one of the world's most popular franchises. In terms of story, Dragon Ball is fairly repetitive, but the fights have always managed to entertain fans. Those same fans were ecstatic when the Dragon Ball Super series was announced. The series began with the introduction of Beerus, a god of destruction who was accompanied by Whis. Ready to introduce Whis? Whis is an angel, and his job is to train Beerus. Whis is one of the strongest beings in existence, and interestingly enough, only his father and the Omni King are confirmed to be stronger than him. Not many anime characters would survive an encounter with Whis, but there are a few who might be able to take him down. Okay, first of all, it's basically stated that Vados is at work, like at best for Whis, Vados is his equal.
Yeah.
Because like in the past they sparred and she beat him off of my memory.
Yeah. Vados should be stronger.
That was 1,000 years ago.
Because like that's
so like implying that he trained since then.
Because it's like that's the funny thing like that they're trying to go for. I think it's like, bro, Champa's weaker than Beerus, but Vados is stronger than Whis. Like that's what it came off to me as what they're doing like with that scene.
And again, at best for Whis, he is equal to Vados now, which might not even be the case because we never see them fight because, you know, angels can't fight seriously against other mortals. And, like, they have other things that are more important than fighting each other.
Yep. Like, not even their responsibility, but 10. They start with Naruto Shippuden.
Oh, no.
Not even the strongest Naruto character. Oh, no.
Listen, I'm saying the even numbers here. I'll say what they have to say.
They're gonna go
Number 10.
Because of this, the particle not the particle, you know, the particle jutsu.
I know why
they're going to read it for the sake of their text.
Yeah, I know.
We know what they're going to say, but like where they're going to go with it. Like they went in some weird directions with the Bleach list.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, I already. All right, one thing I could debunk is Onoki's too slow. He can't even do it that big.
Hold up, bro. Let's read it out. Let's get him, gang.
Listen. Let's do the debunk after we say what they have to say. Yeah, we don't want to straw man them here.
Yeah. Sure. It is interesting though.
Disintegrate them with his dust release. Parentheses. Naruto. Shippuden. End of parentheses. Onoki might have been old, but no one could deny the fact that he became one of Naruto's strongest allies.
They didn't even say strongest.
He served as the Stone Village's Tsuchikage for decades, and he possesses an extremely rare and powerful nature transformation called Dust Release. Dust Release allows Onoki to produce 3-dimensional objects in his hand. I mean, I would assume you can make 3-dimensional objects in most anime. And when he fires these objects at an opponent, they travel incredibly fast and expand. Anything caught within this object is then disintegrated at the molecular level. Whis may be unimaginably durable, but even his body cannot handle disintegration. Okay, now we get the bug.
Okay, so he thought if Hawkeye can't kill Whis, Shoshi can't either.
Yeah, well, and they did what I just said. They're like, that's wrong. Particle release takes time to create in most cases.
Here's the various issues. One, he is nowhere near fast enough to even touch Whis. Whis literally travels the universe in 10 minutes. What the fuck is Onoki gonna do to that? How is he even supposed to hit him? And Base Goku in the Turn of the Power, who is so much weaker than he is after the Turn of the Power, let alone the current manga arcs. who's also still with Whis, even with Ultra Instinct. Base Goku could survive a Hakai, which erases you from existence even with your soul. What the fuck
What
is Particle Style gonna do?
the question I'm thinking, right, is why they chose Onoki instead of like somebody like Ishiki? Not why not
The
Momoshiki?
T, like
Not Kaguya?
the
Onoki.
the
Why Onoki?
TSBs are the TSBs are acknowledged as being straight upgrades over Particle Style. Like literally any 6-pass character that has it would be a better fit for this list because they even do the same thing as Hakai's where they also destroy souls.
Oh, yep.
Because like when Minato gets his arm chopped off by Jubito, even when his soul leaves his body, he's still missing his arms. You would have had a better case for literally any like Otsutsuki 6-pass Jinchuriki tier character, but no. You picked the weakest character with this type of ability in the verse.
Like, bruh. Like, why, dude? I'm like, come on, bro. I'm like,
Alright,
how? Wait, hold
number
up.
9.
The question there's also a question I'm thinking. So how fast do they have Naruto then? Like,
Bro,
how fast is Naruto to
they're
be
waking him too much at this point.
to be fucking with Whis? How fast do they have Naruto at, bro? Like, because do they think
Do they
Onoki's
even
like?
think about
Hmm?
do they even think about the fact that Whis can travel the universe in 10-minute intervals?
Do they? No, I'm just like, dude, I don't know how fast they think Naruto is, especially since Onoki isn't even one of the faster characters. I'm like, come
The
on, bro.
Raikage is faster than him.
I'm like, bruh.
He's literally piggybacking off of the
No,
Raikage.
Yo,
dude,
Saitama?
Oh no.
Saitama.
Yeah.
You have
No.
Saitama on this list? Oh, fuck, bro. Are
Yeah,
you?
which wins? Which wins?
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way they got Saitama. They got
Read it off. It's your turn.
Saitama should be able to beat Whis, but he'll need more than one punch. Then you're, bruh. The entire normie argument's over now. You can't be like, bro, I'm about to one punch you. The normie argument. What happened? The anime world is
Read
filled
it.
with characters who seem to always be bored, and Saitama is one of them. However, his boredom would probably subside if he got a chance to fight somebody like Whis. In his universe, Saitama is considered to be the strongest being in existence, and he has never been injured in a fight. Most enemies who fight Saitama are killed after just one punch, but there is a handful who have required more. Whis would definitely be able to survive Saitama's first punch, but in a prolonged fight, it is hard to tell how many blows Whis' body will be able to endure.
Why?
Your only argument for
They're
the
n-
meme of him being a Gab character, you threw it away. You threw it away.
like they threw away the one punch argument because at least they're not that brain dead. They know it's like, yeah, Boros took multiple hits, so obviously not everyone can be one shotted. They didn't go with the he one punches everything. They didn't go with the gag character. They're just throwing him out as like a big beat stick.
I'm
Here's the
like,
thing: Weeks is a bigger beat stick.
And the fact
way,
is,
way
he could
bigger.
dodge, and he could dodge. Ultra instinct, auto ultra instinct. Doesn't even
Yeah,
have
he
to
has
spend
Ultra
time.
Instinct on 24/7, casually.
This
You
thing
know how
got it on
Goku needs to
passive.
transform to use Ultra Instinct? Whis just exists in Ultra Instinct.
That nigga
He
just
was born with it.
vibes.
Yo, Saitama can't even catch a fly. We should catch a bee while even looking.
He couldn't even catch a mosquito. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the mosquito
Yo, so
scaling, bro. Yeah.
Bro, he
Yo,
doesn't do
imagine if
faster.
yo. I know that there's some like recent One Punch Man stuff involving God or whatever. God is the mosquito god.
Yeah.
The ultimate nightmare of Saitama. He'll never touch him.
Oh my god, it's so powerful, bro.
What's number 8? What's number 8?
All right, my
What?
turn.
My hero?
Oh
Oh,
Uh,
bro. Yang, bro, I need you to read this.
First of all,
I'm reading it. I'm fucking reading it. We are taking turns.
Fuck.
Tomorrow's quirk should work if he can touch Whis. My Hero Academia. Or, I'm sorry, Academia. Because this is CBR, we have to make it sound stupid. Most humans in My Hero Academia possesses powers known as quirks, and some of these quirks deserve to be forbidden because of how strong and disastrous they are. Tamura Shigaraki is the Grand Commander of the Paranormal Liberation Front, and his decay quirk is quite frightening. Ooh, scary. This quirk allows Tamura to disintegrate anything or anyone he touches, to the point that he can kill multiple people at once. Oh no, not multiple people at once! He can
Ooh.
also destroy large portions of a city single-handedly. Whis is incredibly fast, so he should be able to avoid Tamura. You just shoot it! Although, if the villain's quirk manages to connect in any way, the fight will be over. You just get your head point
Ooh,
before you
so-
finish your point!
Wait, you know what I just realized? Whis could see into the present and he could see into the past. He could see into the past and know what Soma's core can do and counter it.
He doesn't even need it. The CBR just provide the poke for their own point. He said he can dodge anything he does. Why did you make this then?
He should
Why
be.
is he here?
He
He
should
can't-
be able
He
to
has to touch it with
avoid.
5 hands, with 5 fingers. All 5 fingers have to come in contact with the target, and Shimura is
That's
too
not-
slow. He's too
that's not
slow.
even- That's not even true. Not even that, but I was
All right, a big beat stick. That's all he is a god of the
Even if
Hiragaverse. What the fuck do you
even if-
think Whis would do in there?
Y'all remember
Even if Whis
Ultra
could get
Instinct,
caught.
bro?
like,
Y'all remember Ultra
Even if-
Instinct like fighting Kefla, bro? Just like weaving all her hits, bro. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the weaves?
You know, the half, the literal incomplete Ultra Instinct from a much weaker Goku.
Bro,
Like-
remember this nigga literally walking as freaking Topo is sending freaking hits at him, bro? Sending
the
all
best
these
is fire.
energy beams at him? And this nigga's walking through this shit, bro? Y'all remember
only
that, bro?
Yeah, he only smacked 1.
Bruh.
like even if Whis got caught, he could just reverse time and kill a trauma before he can do it.
And that's if Shigaraki can actually manage to grab him.
But that's like a very, very
This
big
nigga would just weave it. Who is zippering? Who is zippering? Who is that? Indra? Stop
Yeah.
stop zipping up your zipper.
Oh,
bro.
next one's Bargon.
Well, that took out all the suspense. Let's get to the
Yeah. Our boy Bargon. Even Whis can't stop Bargon's aging power. Parentheses.
Whis is immortal though, right?
Bargon is one
we'll
of
get there,
the
we'll get there.
strongest Espada, and his power makes him one of the group's most useful members as well. Bargon represents old age, and in his base form, he can project a time dilation field that would definitely annoy Whis. Would it really? Would it really? If Bargon were to release his Zanpakuto, his aging powers would amplify to the point that Whis wouldn't be able to avoid them. With his resurrection active freak, Bargon can cause any object around him to rapidly age until it turns to dust, which means that Whis will die if he uses any melee attacks. So, if Whis doesn't use
Yeah,
melee attacks, he wins? He wins with no melee attacks?
Yo, Whis
Yes?
could just- Yo,
So
Whis
key
could
blast.
just
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. In the Bleach list, they mentioned that even Goku's Ki Blasts won't help, but here they don't even mention that here.
They specifically say melee attacks as well. Like, specifically. So I'm like, really? This is what we're doing?
Can't
Yeah,
Whis
And even
use
then,
like Whis could use air punches or something and attack him from directly. You can't just send away air.
But doesn't
It's
Whis
just like-
have time rewind? So if he
Yeah.
he could just like undo that.
And he got precognition. He can know Bargon's powers before the fight starts.
he doesn't even need that. He can just neg the ability, because in Dragon Ball, if you're stronger than your opponent, you can negate their hacks, and CBR
same in
clearly
Bleach.
thinks that Bleach is way weaker than Dragon Ball.
Actually, bro. I'm like, dude, what are y'all doing?
Their own logic and reasoning here, Whis would beat everyone here so far. Hell, they even point out that Bargon starts off in base. Whis could
Yeah.
just one-shot him.
Dude,
See,
like,
base.
what happens when, like, oh, time dilation? Whis just kills him anyway.
CBR be like logic and reasoning. We don't do that here.
They don't. They don't. Bargon. He's in, bro. They admit he's in, dude. The fact that they admitted he's in base is so bad, bro. They admitted he starts in base, bro. That's not something you acknowledge. You don't acknowledge that.
Alright. Next up,
Law. What?
Law can simply use his Devil Fruit to separate Whis' body. You're not going to bring up
Oh.
the body swap? Okay, well, we'll see if they bring up the body swap. There are a few harsh realities associated with eating Devil Fruits, but some of the abilities are certainly worth the trouble. Trafalgar, no, never pronounce his name. Trafalgar D-Water Law, I hate that name, possesses the Op-Op Fruit and allows him to create a spherical space. He can manipulate the movements and body parts of anyone caught within his space. In a normal fight, this would destroy Law without even breaking. Wait. Oh, this is my bad. In a normal fight, Whis would destroy Law without even breaking a sweat. But if Law uses his powers, Whis will be lucky to even move. Law can simply sever Whis' arm and legs, and then move them to the other end of the battlefield. If Whis isn't able to move, he won't be able to attack either. Why didn't he do that to the Doflamingo then?
Yeah.
Oh wait, he can't. He's fired.
And again, Whis has precognition. He will know
Bro.
what his ability can do before the fight
Like-
starts.
Why
Before
didn't
we
he
bring
do
up
this
Whis.
to our boy Don? Do they remember Don Flamingo? Do they remember
He
Dress
hates
Rosa?
Doflamingo. He despises Doflamingo. He wanted to set him up so that Kaido would murder him. He hates him that much. Why did he do that to Doflamingo? Why did he even try to do it against Kaido? Maybe because they're too strong for him to use it? Maybe because they're too fast? Then what about fucking Whis? You even acknowledge it in the normal fight. Whis would clap him easy. Whis would clap him easy.
Do they
And Whis would
remember?
be like, oh, this is a neat little bubble you made, even if he lets him do that.
Do they remember literally how much of a like drawn in an extended fight Don Flamingo versus Law and Luffy? This nigga had backup, Law and Luffy. How much of an extended fight that was, bro? And Law didn't even win. Law lost. Luffy had to win. Law lost. He would lose.
Didn't they even have a whole ass hour to fight him too because of the birdcage?
Yeah. Like, dude, Law was literally out of the fight like before Luffy could, before the even Gear 4 shenanigans even started, bro. Law was out the fight. Law was out, bro. He wasn't fucking with Don Flamingo no more, bro. He was out the fucking fight.
If he can't even beat Doflamingo, what makes CBR like on his own? What makes CBR think he can handle Whis? Unless they think Whis is weaker than Doflamingo.
Bro, I need to see 10 One Piece characters that can beat Whis, and Don Flamingo better be on that list, bro. Don Flamingo better be on that list, bro. CBR. I'm gonna need Don Flamingo on that list, bro. You know, you feel me? Oh my God. Bruh, I can see the reasoning already, bro. Don Flamingo will use his strings to manipulate Whis to kill himself. Easy. Right.
Okay, next.
Oh,
The-
wait.
Lelouch can command Whis with his Geass. Code Geass. The pain. Lelouch v. Britannia is an ordinary human with the fact that they started off with that fuck, which means that he stands no chance against Whis in an actual fight. Why is this the first sentence? Why is this the first sentence? Fuck. He could try piloting a mech, but Whis would likely cut through it like butter. Likely.
It would.
Luckily, Lelouch possesses a
Likely,
Geass.
not guaranteed.
Possesses a Geass, which is a very powerful ocular ability. Ooh. On his
Shit,
Sharingan type
is Itachi gonna be on the list?
Oh shit, bro. Yo, Itachi. Bro, Itachi better be. If Lelouch makes direct eye contact with Whis while his Geass is active, he will take control of Whis' nervous system for a short time. He can then issue a command that Whis must follow. At that point, Lelouch needs to simply command Whis to stand down or destroy himself. Your
Okay,
first sentence
several
ends
problems.
this. Your first sentence,
He's
dude.
a normal ass human. He wouldn't even know what to think of Whis. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, there are no like aliens or anything like that, or like
No.
superpowered freaks in
They're just
in
regular
Geass
niggas
other than
in
these
mechs.
Geass guys.
They're just
Like, he
regular
wouldn't
niggas
even know
in
what to
mechs.
think of. He wouldn't
Basically,
even
better
know
be
what
on
Whis
this list.
is. He wouldn't know what to think of this man. Like, let alone think, I must immediately use my Geass to mind control him. And even then, it's only been shown to work on normal ass people. And another thing, Vegeta, Majin Vegeta, was able to resist having his body and brain
Yes,
mind
sir.
controlled by Babidi.
Yes,
Let
sir.
alone Whis.
Y'all remember Majin Vegeta, bro? Y'all
Babidi was
remember
literally telling him,
him?
kill the
You mean
Kai,
the King
kill
of
the
Edge?
street Kai. And Vegeta
That's
said,
Vegeta.
fuck that, I'm fighting Kakarot.
Man's like, I don't give no fucks, bro. He don't care about mind control. Why would we? Especially to a ordinary human. An ordinary guy. He's just a regular guy. Bro, can Lelouch even box? Bro, hold up. Can
Yeah,
Lelouch even box regular people, bro? Like, would I beat him in a fist fight? Unironically, bro. Like, I'm curious, bro. I don't know if Lelouch got hands like that. Would I beat
Hold on.
he
Lelouch's
can't
I
ass?
fight.
know we. By the way, I actually forgot to mention this. I know I forgot to mention this during the bit with Law. Like, they didn't even bring up they could swap people's bodies. Why didn't they at least argue they would try to swap bodies with Whis?
Who knows?
Did they forget that that's a thing you could do? I mean, it still
Probably.
wouldn't work. But
Like,
anyways, back to Lelouch here.
he is an ordinary guy, bro. Apparently, if I got the Geass, I'ma beat Whis, bro. Shit, bro. I need a Geass, bro. I'ma start beating Whis, bro.
Get a Geass and a Mangekyo Sharingan. You'll be doubly invincible. You'll beat.
Yeah, I
Thanos.
better see Shisui in here. There's better be Shisui. There's
Someone from Naruto. If you mention ocular powers, you have to mention someone from Naruto. It's just a
Honestly,
given at
bro.
this point.
Yeah, you say Itachi, I say Shisui, because his whole ability is controlling people without them noticing.
All right, my turn. I don't even know who the fuck this is. Anas Voldegold can defeat other gods. The misfit of Demon King Academy.
You niggas need to shut the
I have
fuck
no
up.
idea who the hell this is. As the
It's-
Demon King of Tyranny, Anas Voldegold is the most powerful demon in the Misfit of Demon King Academy series. Oh shit. Thanks to his magic eyes of destruction. Okay, so we have two people with ocular powers on this team.
More
Thanks
ocular
to his
powers.
magic eyes of destruction, he is capable of disintegrating anything in his line of sight. He also possesses a tremendous amount of magic power that allows him to manipulate time in certain instances. Oh shit!
Ooh,
Whis has competition.
shit.
He wields a magic sword called Venusdona Denoa, and it is capable of destroying anything in existence, including things that are
Was that
deemed
even
to be
real
infinite
words?
or eternal. As an angel, Whis fits into the eternal category, so he would likely not survive multiple attacks from his sword. Okay, I have no idea who this guy
Dude.
is or how strong he is.
Dude, this is literally just okay. So this anime recently came out. This is literally one of those series that it's an OP main character, dude. That's literally what it is.
So is it like the power fantasy anime?
Yeah, it's
Is it
literally
fun to
it's
watch?
just one of those generic OP freaking Hold up, let me see if they even have good scaling
One
on
of
this.
those OP protagonists steamrolls
Yeah.
the rest of their verse thing.
That's
But
literally
is
what
it
it
even
is.
fun to watch? Is it fun to watch?
Like, I've never even
No.
heard of this man. I have no idea how strong
I'm
he
not gonna
actually
lie.
is.
I read the manga. I haven't watched the anime, but it was just okay, dude. Honestly, it was just okay. Like I got bored of it, dude. I'm gonna keep it a $1.50, bro. I'm gonna keep it a $1.50, bro.
Like, how strong he is, because, like, for all I know,
Oh,
this could be
shit.
accurate. He could be, like, some hyperversal stuff, but...
This nigga on
I
his
don't know.
multiversal shit. Oh shit, bro. Whoa.
Oh, wait.
Whoa.
Wait, what? They actually have someone who could stand up to Dragon Ball?
Nani? Yo.
Hey, this
Prevent the
is their first kind of
universe.
legit point.
Yo, hold up. Can stop the universe from being destroyed. Oh fuck, I can't read Japanese. Shit. Multiversal Plus? Shit. This nigga might
What's
not
the
be
reasoning?
capped. Multiversal Plus? Okay.
Wait, Multiverse
Constantly
Plus? I'm pretty sure
suppresses
that's
his
above.
own power and prevents the universe from being destroyed. Okay. Try on par of Silver Sea.
Wait, is it like an isekai?
From what I remember, it's not an isekai. So, Demon Lord, he reincarnates himself. I'm like,
What about his
if it's
speed?
actually immeasurable speed, FTL up to
Wait,
immeasurable speed.
he would actually clap Whis, wouldn't he?
Like shit, like if he's actually multiversal plus, bro, shit, he might. Dude, the sword apparently, dude, the sword apparently makes a multiversal plus, dude. Shit, he might. Yo, wait a minute, bro. Oh shit, wait a minute, bro. These
I'm
niggas
gonna
might not
check
be
it out.
They
capping.
actually got something correct.
I'm
Whoa.
gonna check it out. Wow.
I know for a fact
Hey,
they ain't know
hey.
shit about this though. I know for a fact they not talking about this.
Oh yeah,
They
they
not
don't
talking
know.
about that.
They don't know this shit. But hey, at least they brought up a character that we can say with confidence that hey, they can actually beat Whis.
Actually, bro, I'm like, okay. CBR.
Alright, so we get to the phone.
You literally just got a random freaking power trip character, and you were right. Yeah, they were actually strong enough. Okay.
All right, on to the
So I
next
guess
one.
you could-
Let's see how far they fall from grace. I doubt they'll keep up this level of.
Astaros, the full
Quality.
counter would be problematic. Full
Okay, can I read this
counter.
one? Because I fucking
Yes,
know
sir.
Seven Deadly
Yes,
Sins.
sir. Yes,
You get the
sir.
next two in a row.
Yes, sir.
Esterosa's full counter would be problematic. Seven Deadly Sins did a great job of introducing characters. What's this intro statement? And the
I don't
Ten
know.
Commandments certainly felt menacing when they debuted. Esterosa possessed the commandment of love, which rendered anyone with hatred in their hearts powerless. Okay, you're on the right track. Commandment may not actually work on Whis since he does not appear to hate anything. But Esterosa's full counter ability certainly will. With a full counter allows Esterosa to return physical attacks back at his opponents with double the strength, which means that Whis would inadvertently be hitting and injuring himself. Oh shit! Okay, a lot of problems with this, and I'm going to dissect them before any of you guys speak. One, Esterosa needs to be fast enough to react to Whis' attacks. You never mention how fast he is. And most likely, he is not, unless you're on some Omega level wankage here.
He isn't.
Two, it's unknown if like you're giving a no limits fallacy the full counter, saying that can counter any attack. Like even if he could react, it's just unreasonable to think that he could block a multiversal punch from Whis. Three, even if full counter can work on Whis, even if Esterosa is fast enough to use it, couldn't Whis just throw some key blasts his way? Or even then, he could try doing some funky maneuvers after realizing, oh, I hit him, but my attack got redirected to myself. Better not punch him again. Like, Goku could figure shit out like that. Let alone Whis, who's been alive for fucking millions of years and has that much experience in combat. He's literally
Wait,
Beerus and Goku's trainer.
Couldn't we send him to space and make him die?
I don't know if Seven Deadly Sins characters
I
can
don't-
breathe in space, actually. They might be
I
able
don't-
to, I'm not sure.
The only ones you could probably argue are like the Demon King and the Angel Queen.
Mhm.
Like they're the only ones you could argue might be able to survive in space because they're immortal and like the Demon King can survive in purgatory, which is a very, very toxic and hostile environment.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think there's no evidence. I think to show that like demons and angels or anything in Seven Deadly Sins, other than maybe them, can survive in space. But Whis doesn't even need to take them to space.
Bro, you remember when Escanor fought this man? You remember when Bro, Whis is about to Escanor this nigga, bro.
No, you're wrong. That just means Escanor would one-shot Whis.
No. Why is it Escanor on the list?
They're saying they're saying Escanor's stronger than Whis.
Actually, bro. Look at this.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. This isn't even Esterosa in his prime.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Yo,
the Archangel male. Sunshine is when he's at his prime.
Yes,
They're not even
sir.
using Esterosa.
Not
They're not
even.
even using him when he absorbs 3 of the other commandments, because he's still a villain at that point.
Yep.
Like, they're just like, yeah, baseline Esterosa, who's 3 times weaker than when he has the other commandments absorbed. Just, yeah, this version of Esterosa could beat up Whis.
Yo, they better have an
What
isekai
the
character
fuck?
on my list. They better have an
Okay, so
isekai character.
you guys feel free to say your things on Esterosa if I haven't already made your points.
One word, Escanor. That's all I have to say. Escanor. That's all I have to say on this, bro. All I have to say on 3. Escanor.
I don't know how to do this. I think the joke is flying by my head.
Dude, they have it again! They have it again! They have Zomori again!
What?
Hold on. Let me just, bruh. They got Zomori again! They got Zomori again!
Wait. They're double dipping on the Bleach characters. I guess there's 10 different
Yes!
series.
They got Zomori again! Zomori
Here's
can
the thing.
take control of
They
Whis'
have.
body.
Here's another thing. On this list, they have Zomari above Bargon. On the Bleach one, they have Bargon above Zomari.
Yes! Bro, it's not even consistent, bro. Look at Bargon 9. Look at Zomari 9, Bargon 3. It's reverse. Okay, so Mari is the 7th spot, and he possesses incredible speed. Faster than Whis? Ooh, maybe. Whis might have competition, bro. If Whis were to take on Zomari in a melee fight, he would undoubtedly win. Interesting. But the spot has a very useful resurrection that can turn Whis into a servant. Interesting. The resurrection covers Zomari's body with 50 eyes, and each eye allows him to take control of an object. The controlled object is identified by a sun-shaped tattoo, and the tattoo landing on Whis' arm, Zomari can attack him with it. If the tattoo lands on Whis' head, Zomari will take control of his entire body. So I said this in the other video, but Zomari kinda got fucked over because his ability doesn't really work like a Hax should. A Hax is supposed to subvert power difference. His power is based off of being stronger than somebody. So I'm like, you kind of have a shitty Hax because you're not using it properly, bro. The purpose of it's not proper.
Like, everything we said about the Bleach characters who can beat Goku can apply here on this video for Bargon and Zomari.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, not strong enough, not fast enough. Like, bro, you don't have the arguments. You think Bleach is trash. You literally said he would undoubtedly win in a melee fight. I'm like, come on, bro. Stop it. Do you think Bleach is relative in speed then? Is that what you're saying? Like, do you think, like, Zomari is relative in speed to our boy? Because, like, you say resurrection. So, he's going to start in base before he does that. In the other list, we saw him in base. He's in resurrection, but I'm like, he is going to start off in base. He's just gonna fucking die. I'm surprised you haven't been like, bro, more spiritual pressure, bro. Spirit crush. Whis doesn't have spiritual pressure. Easy. GG no read. I'm surprised.
I'm guessing they're not addressing how key works.
Hold up, bro. Now ain't no way, bro.
Number
One is Light. Light can write Whis' name in the Death Note. Hold up, before I read shit. This is the most stereotypical thing that people are like, no, this is wrong. This is the most stereotypical thing.
That
Light
only works on humans, though.
Light Yagami
Whis
started
isn't
off
even-
as a normal high school student, but ended up becoming
Whis isn't
anime's
even-
strongest human villain? What? Oh! He's anime's strongest human villain. This happened because Light found a Death Note, a notebook that had the power to kill anyone as long as their name was written in it. Whis can literally snap Light like a twig, but Light doesn't even need to speak to Whis directly in order to kill him with the Death Note. All Light has to do is wait for somebody to say Whis' name, and then he can write it. But aren't they fighting? Is hold up? Is this what is this list's name? Hold up. 10 anime characters who can defeat Whis. So like, are all of these? Hold up. I think we disregarded something. I think all of these characters are just gonna off guard Whis, bro. Just randomly just pull up on Whis. I think that's what they're trying to say. Like they're not even having fair
Can't
fights.
sleep.
Ultra Instinct.
He literally can't
Batman
sleep,
prep
and he
time.
has Ultra Instinct on 24/7.
Batman prep time.
Oh
Like,
my
literally.
god. All Light has to do
Finish
is
the
for
fucking paragraph.
the Death Note power is absolute, and Light doesn't write a cause of death. Whis will suffer a fatal heart attack. Only works on humans.
Okay. Multiple problems. Multiple.
Hold up, yeah,
Again,
you bought
only
it
works
up.
on humans, which
Yep.
just. Am
You're
I better
fine
now,
now.
or
Yeah, you're good now. You can go
okay? So multiple problems. One, the Death Note only works on humans. Like it can't kill Goku, it can't kill Vegeta, it can't kill Piccolo, it can't kill Gohan. Well, maybe because he's half human. It can't kill Beerus, can't kill Whis. But let's just take that rule out. Two, he would need to know Whis' name, and what are the odds that Whis is just going to say, "Hello, I am Whis"? Or like, are we putting in like a fight, or are we putting like an arena where the announcer says, Three, even if the Death Note worked on non-humans, even if he learned Whis' name, he would also have to have the time to write down his name and to have an image of his face, because it's an actual plot point
Yep.
early on in Death Note that like, if he were to write down like an alias name that L put out, he might end up thinking about like a famous Japanese music star and end up killing him instead by accident.
Mm-hmm.
And four, is this even a fight? Is this even a fighting scenario, or he
That's
just like
not.
he has all the Batman prep just studying Whis in the shadows?
Cause I'm like, if it's like Batman type shit, what is Whis doing on Earth saying his name out? Like, what is Whis doing? How would he even know Whis? Like, in what scenario is it even realistic Light would be able to write Whis' name? Like, in what scenario does that even happen in? Like, how far are you are you manipulating the scenario, right? Even giving it all the benefits of the doubt. How much are you manipulating the scenario for Light to be able to even do this? Like, what?
And again, he can't. And again, the Death Note only works on humans.
Exactly.
This is all under the assumption that it can kill anything.
Well, doesn't it also say that like things that like aren't realistic, like things that can't happen, won't happen? Like if it's unrealistic, like make somebody fly and then they fly and they crash into a building. That can't happen because it can't it's not possible. So I'm like,
Yeah, it has to be within like
if
the realms of realism / physics.
so I'm
Like, can we see me get a heart attack?
like can the Death Note even cause Whis anything realistically? Because I'm like, since Whis is a superhuman, I'm like, being realistic,
Like,
okay, is it even under its domain now?
and like isn't he like you mentioned? Isn't it even realistic for him to die to anything? He can't sleep, so he's always awake, and he has Ultra Instinct on by default. It's just the way he exists. So like, how
He can
can anything other than like another angel or Zeno like realistically kill him?
Which
And
he can't
no
even
fucking
manipulate.
way is Light gonna know about them.
Yeah. So I'm like, bro.
And even this is actually their worst point so far from what we've discussed.
Actually,
By
dude.
far.
I'm like,
They didn't even get the fucking basics of the Death Note right.
dude, this is
If this was a
honest.
list of like,
Hold up.
if this was a list of like, if Gohan was the subject of this list, then you could argue because he is partially human. for the Death Note. But you're not arguing. Go on.
You're arguing this alien fucking Whis blue guy, dude. What are you doing?
Not even from Earth.
This just, bruh, CBR, bro. CBR, bro. Oh my god, it's just so
You
bad.
get the 1 point for the Power Fantasy multiversal guy, but you didn't even argue that.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, maybe
Everything
if it
else,
was. Hold up, dude.
this is
I actually have something to say.
this.
Like, maybe
Go
if they
ahead,
were
go ahead.
talking about live action Death Note, which, like, isn't even consistent with the rules and you can just break the rules, maybe somehow them niggas are finna do it, right? Because them niggas just has plot holes and you can just do shit with the Death Note, apparently. You can just break the rules. They don't give a fuck. So maybe with them, bro, be like, at least be like, bro, show the live action. Be like, bro, they don't even follow the rules of the Death Note, bro. So maybe, you know, it can work on aliens. Maybe it can work on Whis. I'm like, come on, bro. You can't. You don't have anything to say, bro.
Honestly, just for Light Yagami alone, this list is actually worse than the Bleach one. Because they
Oh
got
my god.
everything about the Death Note fundamentally wrong.
They don't even
You know, Death
understand.
Note, like, it was the hottest shit a decade ago. Like, everyone knew about it. How do you not know about the basic ass rules of the Death Note?
Who knows, bro? Freak, bro. This was bad, bro. CBR is terrible, but I hope y'all enjoyed this. This has been disgusting, bro.